be a paradise.
Hello friends, and welcome to this third video in the C programming tutorial series powered by DevCops. In the last video tutorial we learned what are the basics of C and how do we install C Free 5.0. So guys, this is the screen where we came along from the last tutorial and we left over here. In this video we will make our first program and we will understand what is C Free's basic window or the source code editor. So you can create a recent project if you want to, but we don't want to create a project because basically we are just going to create a single file, a single program. So just click the new blank file button to open a blank page. So guys, this is a blank page which is our source code editor. Here we will write all the codes. Guys, before going to anything, we should learn what are the data types. Basically the data which are accepted by C are called the data type. So there are many data types accepted by, so the data types for C are like you can say integers. Basically guys, integers are those things, those numbers which don't have decimal points or which don't have decimal values. So integers are quite clear to all of us because they don't have decimal values and we have learned it every time. The second thing are basically char. So char can be also called character. They are single alphabet or single you can say single word strings, single word text. They are inside single quotes, so they have just single text, or you can say string. Basically string are the collection of char, or you can say long chars, long strings. So this is what you can say DevCops best. These are all example of strings, and these are inside double quotes. Sorry. So guys, also there is another data type which is float or double. Basically float and double comes to a similar type of data type, just a little bit difference between them. Okay, so double have decimals and they are less precise than float, and there comes floats which are more precise than decimal basically. So basically all these are data types which is accepted by C. You can see very clearly that these are point values which have a fractional part which are shown in fractions. So these are basically the point values which are available in C. So this is the data types available in C. Okay, so these are all the available data types in C, and we can just let's head through our first program in C. Okay, so just let me first write the program which I will let you know a little while later. Okay, int main, just put a bracket out there and say return 0. Okay, so this is my basic program which you can see. We can write printf. Okay, it's a command with icon right world. So and then I just missed the colon there, I think. So this is hash include stdio.h. Basically all the things, all the functions inside for C are inside header files, different header files. So if we include a h header files, this gives us the print command. This is the print command which is available to us when we include the header file. This print command is available to us when we include this header file in this program. So this basically just includes the header file to our program so that we can use different commands of the stdio.header file. Okay, so if we run it, we can see that it says hello world. So print command just simply do is it prints the text inside it outside. So this is all you have to understand about it. And if we talk about int main and return, these are the things you are going to learn right now, and we will understand them later in the series when we learn about functions and return of the function, return types of the function. So when we understand all these things, then you will see that this main function is clear to you. But basically right now you should understand everything inside it runs as or is executed, but everything outside it is not actually it does not runs. Like include stdio file is not inside a function which does not execute. It just simply attach the file to our function, does not directly loads the file and runs it. So let's create now. There's different parts in programming. First is declaration. So as we declare things like in physics, we declare that let m be the mass of earth, or say f be the force. This is what we declare. We declare what is the name of the variable we are going to use. Similarly, we have to declare the variable in C, which we are going to use, or in any programming language, we have to declare everything about it. So let us say we are declaring a variable a, which is an integer type. Int is just for a. This is the data type of it, which we have to write here. So int a means it is an integer whose name is variable a. So similarly, we can write many int b, or we can say char c. Anything we can do. We can say int c, or anything like you can say char for characters, and many data types are supported. Simply you can name it as a or a1. So it supports all the data types, like you can say a1, a2, a underscore a, but not all the symbols. Like you can't use any other symbol except underscore, and start with the alphabet, not with an underscore or a number. So, and this is what all about. If it plays a comma, it just simply declares two variables a and b with data type int. Now we are going to initialize the value. After having the variable named, we need to give them a value, an initial value, which is the program going to use. So let us say we say mass of the earth is equals to 10 kg, or that thing. You say force is equals to 11 newton. You say give it an initial value upon which it will be worked upon. So let us say a has an initial value of 5 and b has an initial value of 7. After that, guys, we have to give the output. We have to give the output to the program, or display the result basically. Okay, so sorry guys, before that we have to give we have to process the data, and we have not yet processed our information of data. So let's have another variable c and start with processing. So this is called processing the data. We're simply going to add the both, so we can say c is equals to a plus b. This colon basically ends the statement, so this is a compulsory in C. You have to put this colon here in this after the statement ends. So what the result we want to display? Basically we want to display is that the sum of, we can say the sum of a and b has to be displayed here as a result. So we can say the sum of a and b, sorry, a and b is c. So this is what our result is. But since a is not is a variable name, not the variable, so it's not a char, so we have not to got to introduce it as an integer to the string printf statement. So we can replace it by a %d, which basically is a escape character for integer in C. So just place %d on both the on the three sides. And now for the first %d we want it to be a, so after the first comma I just put a, and for the second we want b, and so just after the second comma put b, and similarly do we want for the third one to be c. So that's what it says, the sum of a and b is c. So let's now just save the file before running it. So I would like to save the file. So just to save the file, it's very simple for all of us. Go to file and select save. Now you have to select the variable to desktop and name the file as first .c. .c is the extension for C file, so you have to place a .c over there so that it's saved as a C file, and click save. Now that your program is saved, let's save it again, and just make sure you can save it over and over again. Now let's just run the file. Click build, click run. It says the sum of 5 and 7 is 12. So this is a, which is 5, and this is b, which is 7. So the sum of 5 and a and b is 12, which is 5 and 7 is 12. This is what the result we wanted. It just replaces the %d. So guys, today we have completed our first program with C, and I hope you all love this love this tutorial, and you will surely hit like, comment below if you have any doubt, and you can also subscribe us for our notifications and videos. And as always guys, thanks for watching this video.